to lose yourself in the service of others. They are the words of Mahatma Gandhi. You might have heard from many speakers, think big, dream big, and you will become big. But today, I am going to tell you just opposite to that, live for other dreams. I believe that happiness you get living for other dreams is much more higher than living your own dreams. My life is a good example for that. I will tell you how. Contact chair, fellow Toastmasters, respected judges, guests. Once again, good evening.
Good evening.
My life story can be divided into two parts, BM and AM. BM means before marriage, AM means after marriage. Before marriage, I lived for my father, and after marriage, obviously for my wife. A small time farmer who lived in a remote village in rural Maharashtra, one of the leading states of India, had nothing to dream about. Till his generation, that's when he was born. The day I was born, as any father, he started making plans for me. In that village, the most richest professional and famous person was an engineer working in state irrigation department. That engineer had a big bungalow, 2 to 3 house servants, and a superb motorcycle. People used to line up on the muddy road when he was passing on his bullet motorcycle. My father naturally was to make me an engineer, a civil engineer, if possible, working in state irrigation department in that village. Since there were no private engineering college those days, only possibilities to study engineering was to get admission into government engineering college. Moreover, if you pass from government engineering college with flying colors, then getting a job in government sector was very easy. With this dream in mind of my father, he started planning educational course for me. After finishing first 4 years in the primary school, I joined the 5th standard in high school. During those days, I used to walk nearly 1.5 hours to reach to my school, which was about 8 kilometers away from my place. That was a single high school in that area, surrounded by 5 to 6 villages. Keeping in mind my father's dreams, I worked very hard and stood first during the first day itself. My class teacher and headmaster were impressed with my performance. Headmaster once told my father, "Your son is brilliant one. He will make you proud one day." As advised by my teachers, I started paying special attention to physics, chemistry, and mathematics, so as to get admission into government engineering college, thereby living up to my father's dreams. In turn, my father used to meet all the teachers every now and then to know the status of my student. As a result, all the teachers started paying special attention to me during regular classes, practicals, routine examination. That inspired me to achieve my goal in the 12th standard board examination. Yes, I passed the 12th standard board examination with 95% mark and got admission to government engineering college and fulfilled my father's dreams. My wife's dream was to own a house in Pune. However, with my salary, during those days, it was just a distant dream. But she started working on dreams. She started contacting her friends. Based on her advices, I started applying. Thank God, within a period of 2 months, I was able to get a job in one of the biggest contracting companies in Dubai. IIT Dubai. Within 4 years of time, I could fulfill my wife's dreams. I got Rajiv, my wife's dreams. Fellow Toastmasters, you may be thinking, what is the big deal in living to fulfill the dreams of family members? On the contrary, great souls like Gandhiji and Mother Teresa lived their whole life to fulfill the dreams of others. But as an ordinary person, I should start within the family first, then relatives, then friends like you. Back home, my village, then district, then state, in the last, my country. Dreams are the dearest way to reach your destinations. I had lived my life to make dreams successful, dreams of my loved ones. I believe that true happiness comes not by living your own dreams, but living for other dreams. I believe that by doing so, we become more fulfilled, more complete. We find true happiness. We find true meaning of the life. We give back to those who serve us. Let me conclude with famous quotation by the greatest lady ever lived on the planet Earth, Mother Teresa. Unless life is due for others, it is not worthwhile. code of contact chair.